This is Steve Schiffman. I want to thank you very much for joining me today in this podcast, webcast that we put out virtually every single day to help you as a salesperson, and if you're a manager, help you manage more effectively. Today, I'm going to talk about leadership, and why leadership is so important is because you create things that happen. Your job as a leader, as a manager, is to make things happen. It's not to simply keep the status quo the status quo. You don't want to do that. You want to make something happen. So I found a quote, and this is from the British novelist and critic E.M. Forster. And he said this, and I thought this was kind of interesting. One person with passion is better than 40 merely interested. Listen to that. One person with passion is better than 40 who are merely interested. Does that make sense to you? It makes sense to me when I read it. You and I have to be passionate about what we do. Now, I think, and I get criticized for this, but sometimes I'm too expressive. I'm too passionate. I love what I do so much that it comes through. It comes through in some of my seminars, comes through in some of the tapes. It might even come through on this. But I want you to be successful, whatever that means to you. I want you to go the next level, whatever that means. I want you to be the most successful person you can be, whatever that means. See, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to say this is success. I don't know what success is. And you may not know what success is. I just know success in my world is being happy. Be happy, make money, can do the things I want to do, but that's what it really comes down to for me. But it may not be that for you. You have to come to the conclusion. What is your passion? What is it you really like to do? Sales is difficult. I tell people that all the time. Sales is not easy. When somebody, young person particularly, comes to me and says, Steve, I'm interested in getting into sales, I don't encourage them. I really don't. First of all, everybody says, well, I can make $1 million. No, that's a whole other world, making $1 million in sales. It's not going to happen that way, and it's going to take forever. You know that it takes a long time, ramp up, so to speak, or hockey stick. It takes a long time just to start to make a living. But if you want to go into sales, then at least go into sales with some passion. In fact, whatever you do with passion. Try it. Are you excited? Are you excited by doing what you need to do every single day? If not, then do something else. Do something else. You know, I speak in so many different places. There was a program recently, and the manager, the senior VP, was up there in front of me before I spoke. And he walked up and down, screamed, blah, 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 you didn't do your job, you missed the quota, you did it. And I watched. And then it was my turn. So I said to him, let's take a little break. I figured it was time to take a break. He was trying to exhibit passion. Didn't do it right, though. Could have done it a million other ways, but he didn't come across properly. I've said to you before that managers and representatives have to speak the same language. I'm not sure we always do that. So when a manager stands in front of a room and yells at everybody in the room, that is not communication. That may be talking, that may be saying something, but it is not communication. So if you want to win something, a book, here's my drill. You write to me and say drill. That's all you got to do is write drill. I will see it, and you get a chance to win the book. The book is Big Bang, which tells you 14 days how to turn your sales around. Not that you need it, but it helps. I hope you don't need it. I don't want you ever to need it. I don't want you ever to be in a slump. All right, so this is Steve Schiffman. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. And as always, your participation humbles me.